This is Feric TDS by Variety of Sound. I think this was released in 2009. It was free. I assume it's still free if you can find it as a download somewhere online. And this is not a regular bus compressor like the SSL style of bus compressors, etc. It can work as a bus compressor as well, and it's how I use it, but it's more like a tape dynamics simulator, hence the TDS. And this is, I suppose, meant to mimic the shaping capabilities of high-end reel-to-reel tape recorders. So this is not a lo-fi plugin, not a plugin that you strap on the master output to have some hiss or tape degradation type of sound. This is supposed to even out dynamics, even out spikes, all in that tape way of sound. It has a saturation knob, you have a dynamics knob, you have a trim knob, and you have a recovery, which is, I suppose, a kind of release knob in similarities to how compressors work. And you have the limiter. You have some other options here as well. A sidechain functionality going up to 250 hertz is very usable. So not many controls here. So let's just go for that preset, built-in preset called Mix Glue. I'll bypass it and we'll just go through my track here and I'll mess with the settings so you can hear how it works. I think this is absolutely fantastic. There's no need to pay a lot of money for a bus compressor plugin on your DAW. If you have this one, I think it's great. So let's try it out. there you have it. You saw me juggling the trim knob here occasionally, and it's very important, at least working kind of old school, that when you use a compressor or limiter or any kind of saturation plugin on your master output, that you constantly check that the perceived loudness or the volume is approximately at the same level when you bypass or turn on your dynamics on the master output. But most important though, listen with your ears and not your eyes. If it sounds good, it is good. So that was Feric TDS, Type Dynamics Simulator by Variety of Sound. I think I've had this plugin since 2009 or something like that. I think they have released some updates to this throughout the years, or at least in the first years, some MK2 or MK3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they still is on 32 bits in terms of free downloads. I really don't know, but check it out yourself. Google is your friend. So this was episode 3 of my free vintage plugin series. Plugins I use a lot, plugins I like a lot. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm Espen Kraft. Cheers.